making vegan burgers. We've got our sauce here. We've got our medley of seasonings and everything else that you'll need. We've got our vegan cheeses. I'm going to do 2. We've got our vegan burgers right here in our bun. So we're going to set our sauce to the side there. And these are our seasonings. I'm going to put my cheeses right there, and yes, some condiments if we need it, and a few onions. And I've got some lettuce. But first, we're going to start out. Stick our bread to the side there and our vegan butter. We're going to start out with our patties. Our patties are going to be mixed. Now, they come already pre-separated, but what I'm going to do is mix them all together with our seasoning, our blend of burger seasoning. And also love me some liquid smoke. I don't know if you guys use liquid smoke. I use it in my vegan collard greens. That seems to really set it off. So I have gotten no complaints. And drop in the comments if you have ever used liquid smoke. I would love to know if you have used liquid smoke. So what I do is, even though they're already separated, I actually go ahead and take them apart, and I put everything inside of the bowl together. I kind of mix it all back up together. Yep. Instead of perfectly separated like they come, I go ahead and put everything back in there together. Now, I keep the little papers because I am going to put them back on there. Now, these are my blend of spices, seasonings. You can do whatever you want, but this is easy. I know people love burgers, so I would love to know in the comments if you love burgers. So I've got my blend of seasonings here. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour some of this on here. Mix it up in there. There we go. And just put it all up in there. There you go. Just like you would normally do with your burger meat. This is just plant-based meat. Only difference. Only difference. Now, I love a little smoke. So I'm going to get a little bit of liquid smoke to give it that flavor. And put it in there. Oh, that smells so good. And then I'm going to get all this seasoning and just make sure it gets all inside of my burger meat, because we're going to turn these patties back into separated patties like we did before. Now, this plant-based meat is no different. Now, I don't eat this all the time. So just like you probably don't eat meat burgers every day. If you do, you may want to try another option long term. You know, we're not getting any younger. So remember I said I kept these little what am I trying to say? These little papers, because they're going to help me put these back on the patties nice and round. So I just get them again and put them back into patties. But now they have the seasoning on them, because otherwise it's just bland. I don't care if it's plant-based or not. It's just bland, right? So nobody likes bland burgers. And we are going to, it smells so good. So what do you normally season your burgers with? That's what I ask people. So when people say, oh, I don't like plant-based meat, I don't think you've had the right plant-based burger. Because if you're just getting it out of the container and just plopping it on there, then yes, nasty. That's like eating meat burgers without any seasoning. Not good at all. This is full of seasoning, full of amazingness. And we're going to put these right on the grill behind me. I had it heating up and it got too hot, so I had to take it off. But we're going to do a few things in between as I let these sit. And this kind of helps me. I keep the papers because I want them to be perfectly round as possible. There we go. This is going to be a big boy, so I'm going to add that one to something else. Now, what do you usually put? I would love to see in the comments what some people put in their burgers. What are some of your seasonings that you put in your burgers? Because I love smoked paprika. I told you, I just put this liquid smoke in there. I love liquid smoke. We're going to do some French fries with this today. You can do sweet potato fries, but this smells amazing. Okay, there we go. Perfectly round almost. Almost perfectly round. We're going to get a few of these just nice and round. Put my smoke to the side there. We've got red onions. Now, sometimes what I like to do is pickle some scallions or some red onions. I did not do that this time. I'm going to spread this out a little bit because I'm trying to think which one did I not put the same amount. So let me take this back off because I want to make this more even. I added some more plant-based meat to it. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. But you can smell all the flavors inside of these burgers because we have seasoning. It's not even cooked yet. But I'm trying to get it as close to perfectly round as possible. You don't have to be perfect. But think about all the things you put in your burger when you normally go to the store and get a meat-based burger. Same thing inside of here. What sauces do you like on it? I've got ketchup over here. I've got mustard. You can put anything. What cheeses do you like on it? I have some smoked Gouda, some cheddar. I got mozzarella inside of the fridge, but I'm not putting any mozzarella on mine because I don't really like mozzarella on my burgers. But that's not out of the question. I think I got provolone inside of the refrigerator as well. Perfect. Now, what we are going to do is let these just kind of sit here. I've got my buns, move my smoke out of the way. And along with the buns, I've got the vegan butter because I want to put that on there. But I need to wash off my lettuce. I've got some butterhead lettuce. My lettuce on my garden, I've eaten it all up. So I don't have any lettuce. So I've eaten all my lettuce up. So this came, I could have grown this. My mother had some, but she did not have any left. So I'm going to wash this. And what I do is go ahead and take it off of there and go ahead and wash it as well. Now, when it comes out of my garden, I just love that. It tastes so much better when it comes out of the garden. But, you know, hey, get it however you can get it. I don't have any. Got a couple that I bought this a couple of days ago. So I've got one head that's just sitting here. But we're going to eat this lettuce. So I'm going to go ahead and it smells really good. It smells really, really good. Okay, so we are going to let that spin right there and dry out while we go in. We still have another head. So I've got some, what do I have there? I've got some lettuce. Thank you for helping me out there. Okay, perfect. So we are going, not lettuce. Did I say lettuce? I meant onion. We've got a red onion right here. And I'm going to go ahead and slice this and put the other half in my little onion keeper here. Perfect. And set that to the side. Now, with this onion, I want to be able to put this on top of my burger. So I'm going to put this in the trash. I'm going to bring the trash can over here so I can stay in shot. There we go. Perfect. So we are just going to cut us up. And I like my onions long way. Just kind of like round. So they have, there we go. They can go on a burger that way. So that should be good enough. If not, I'll do another one. There we go. That should be good enough. If not, I've got more. Looking good, looking good. Though we've got our lettuce, we've got our buns with the butter. We'll do that last. We've got our cheeses here. That'll go. We've got our onions. Now, what's left is the sauce. So the sauce is a makeup of like sriracha. You can do different sauces. Sriracha, vegan mayo. You can put some tahini, vegan mayo, whatever you like. Barbecue sauce, ketchup, whatever it is you like, you do. So I personally, I like both of them. It doesn't matter to me. I like both of them. Yep, it's getting nice and hot. We've got our burgers over there. Let me get my light. We always need good lighting. There we go. Perfect. Some good light there. So we're going to let this get a little more warm. And I'm going to put my buns and my actual meat on there, the plant-based meat on there. So let's go ahead and do that. Hear that? There we go. Let those start cooking. Nice. Perfect. Look at that. They're already cooking. Already cooking up. So you do not have to substitute foods that you like and give them up. That's not necessary. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get these cheeses. I'm going to start with the medium cheddar. And cut that on open. Because we're going to put these on top of our burgers. One thing about vegan cheeses, they do take a little longer to melt. So you do have to be patient. They don't take that much longer to melt, but they do take a little more time. I'll show you something that I do to get them to melt a little easier. So I'm just going to push these down just a little bit. There we go. Just a little flat. So this is pretty simple. These are cooking. They smell delicious. What I'm going to do in the meantime is get that vegan butter like I told you I would. Now this is our first one we put on. There we go. It's cooking. Tastes amazing. That blend is great. It's got a kick to it too. So I'm just going to get our, oh yeah, it's got kick. And I am going to butter with some vegan plant-based butter. And just sit that there. And let it toast up. This is a flavor-filled burger. Perfect. Watch that. You saw that flip? No different from any other burger. I know it's in my face, but I just don't see it. There we go. Perfect. And we are going to do our other bun. Yes, and I am putting, we don't eat this every day, but every now and then you just want a burger. And Saturday was National Burger Day. There we go. So what I'm going to do now, remember I told you about the vegan cheese. Takes a little longer to melt, unlike other cheese. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take that off. And I'm going to show you how I do. These are cooking. There we go. I'm going to show you what I do. And you can do it however you want, but this is just what I do. Oh, both of those are not going to fit under there. So what I do is I put making sure these get toasted well. I put a top over it to just make sure that it melts evenly. That's just what I do. That seems to work with the vegan cheeses, just because I like a good melt. And if you can see, which you probably can't, it is melting a lot better than the others. There we go. These are toasting up great. I'm going to slide these back some. So they can slow down on the cooking. But right now we don't want to cook. We are just trying to, that is melting great. So let me move this one over and melt this one. The other one is melting too, but I like how the quickness, because I don't like to cook my vegan burgers too long. Look at that. Tell me that's not nice. Here we go. Somewhere. Perfect. This one is done as well. Look at that cheese was dripping. Now we're going to do the cheddar. These are delicious. It is steaming, steaming, steaming. Perfect. This one is the cheddar. I didn't toast those buns, but I'm gonna toast these. This is melting. There we go. Super easy. Burgers, they are looking amazing and they smell amazing too. What kind of burgers? Hey Daryl, these are Beyond Meat burgers. Hey Tammy, these are Beyond Meat burgers, and they are very easy. I did my own seasoning on them, so I was telling everybody if you buy them, you know, like meat, you gotta season meat, right? Cheese is melting. Mayo sauce here, and let's get to it. So just because two of us are eating, oh, I pushed my plate back on my cheese, but you can see how well it melted. There we go. That's delicious. I don't think I've ever had the cheddar. I always do Gouda. I never do cheddar. There we go. Perfect. So I'm going to take a little bit of the lettuce that I did not grow, unfortunately, but that's okay. Couple things of lettuce. And we are doing fries with this. I just need to put them in the air fryer. Couple things of lettuce. There we go. And we've got our onions here. I love red onions, so you can put whatever you like on it. If you like white onions, put those on if you want. It's up to you. And the blend inside of the burgers, if you want that, you can sign up on my, you can sign up in my link, regular burger blend. So I'm going to take a little sriracha, and you can eyeball this and do whatever you want. I like spicy burgers, yeah. I just squirted some of that, and you just mix it together. You can put tahini, you can put pepper, you can put anything you want in here. I'm good with this. We like this here. I like barbecue sauce. I like it all on my burgers. So just mix it really well. And that's how it's going to come out. You probably had this before and just didn't know that it was mayo and sriracha. There we go. Bam. That is it. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate it. To make fries. But check how easy that is. These are vegan burgers, vegan bread, vegan condiments, all on it, vegan cheese, cheddar, Gouda. We've got a sauce here as well if you like sauce. We've got ketchup. We've got barbecue sauce. We have a spicy sauce if you like, but you see my nose running and I'm sneezing. The blend that I put in, I think that's spicy enough. So I'm going to hold off on the spice until I taste the burger to see, because you know, once you cook up stuff. So we're going to taste it now. My husband has not come from the back yet, but I'm going to go ahead and try. This one is mine. I'm going to go ahead and try this one. Let's see. I know it's good because all these things I like anyway, but let's try it. The toasted bun is excellent. I would like some more onions. And I don't need the sauce. It's got good flavor. I maybe used too much cayenne though. Wow. I used too much cayenne, but it's good. So maybe cutting back on the cayenne and the black pepper but it's actually really good. I would honestly like more onions. I know that's weird, but the onions seem to cool it down. The onions seem to cool it down. So I'm going to put more onions on it. And I'll probably get another lettuce. But you guys try it. Don't think that because you're trying to eat, especially during our detox, we encourage plant-based eating during the detox. All of this is gluten-free. All of this is vegan. And yeah, the burger is processed. But hey, if everything else you're doing and you're not eating this every day, why not? Yeah, the onion cools it down some. So, thanks everybody for joining me for our midday lunch. I hope I was able to show you how we do during this detox. If you've done a detox before and you're starving or you're only eating salads or you're not eating things like this, you're doing the wrong detox. We help you to eat things that you would normally eat every day, and we help you to see how, if you want, you can make them more plant-based. Plant-based is always healthier. It doesn't mean you have to be a vegan. You have to be all these titles, pescatarian, vegetarian. Throw the titles out the door. You just want to be healthy, right? You just want to eat healthier. You want to feel better. You want to have less inflammation. You want to have less allergies. I'm only having this sneezing and stuff because I put too much cayenne in here. But I went a little overboard with the cayenne. But it's actually really good between the cheese and the cayenne. The burgers are done. Because the cheese is still gooey and melty. So these are very good. They taste, some of you have had Beyond Meat burgers before. But I say, take that Beyond Meat burger. Find same one for you. Daryl, you see the way I'm eating this? It probably won't last. Even with all this cayenne in there. It still probably won't last. But this is, the detox is just that. It's helping you to learn healthy habits, which is so foreign to many of us because we live in a culture that's full of diet. But these are the kind of foods that you eat. And you learn to fill up on nutritionally dense foods. Foods that are full of healthy things. Learning your condiments that are healthier. Most condiments that we use are plant-based. We just don't really think of it like that. Many of us have been eating plant-based, didn't even know it. So this is amazing. I want to thank you all for joining. Thank you for giving me the thumbs up, commenting in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and throw those fries in the air fryer, and we are going to get down. I've got a basil pesto, a basil sauce as well that went on my tacos. I think we're going to try that on these burgers too and see how that tastes. Oh, excuse me. Did I just? So sorry. But this is so good. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for wanting to join me, but I only go live. Sorry, I'm talking to TikTok. I only go live by myself, so I don't allow people to join with me for safety reasons. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to make some fries because a burger without fries, I don't know what to call that. But it's missing the fries. So I'm going to do the fries. Enjoy. I hope you subscribe to my recipe newsletter. I'm going to be throwing stuff on here like this, the different condiments and different things that I put together. There's some more sauces that I have, but I chose to only do this one. Didn't want to do too much. I wanted to show you how quick it is and easy to make foods you like. Bam, bam, bam. You guys are here from the beginning when I put the seasonings in here, put it on the stove, put everything together, and now eating it. How much time did that take? Zilch. Well, it took some time, but not a lot. Anyway, I am going to put this down, go get those fries, and continue eating lunch. You guys have a great Monday. I hope this motivated you to look at healthier ways of eating. If you would like to join our Know Your Cholesterol Numbers free webinar, we had our first session at 11 a.m. It was fantastic. We have rave reviews. I'm going to post some of those comments that people made so you can see for yourself what people are saying. Go to my link in my bio, or you can send a message to me. I will send you the link. You can join it for free, and you can hear it for yourself and learn a little bit about how cholesterol really matters and how you can take that back into your hands and learn more about it yourself. It is a free webinar, 30 minutes. We have one more at 7 p.m. We'd love to have you join. Take care, everybody.